Monday, guys, and welcome to our first session of Keyboard Warriors. Welcome along to the session. Hopefully this will set you up a little bit for the rest of the day and certainly for the week ahead. We're going to start with some seated exercises today, but most of our workout is going to be from a standing position. So just make sure you've got enough space around you that you can even easily move the chair to the side and be able to just step side to side and move your arms overhead and out to the side. So we're going to make a start with a nice big stretch up overhead. Taking a nice big deep breath in, and as you exhale, just bring yourself forward, taking your chest down to your knees, and back up, big deep breath in, and again, exhale as you come forward. Just two more of these, so big breath in here, bringing the chest down to the knees, and on the last one, you can either stop at the knees if that feels enough of a stretch. If you want to take it a little bit further, separate the hands, bring them to the side of your feet. Just let your head come down. Then big breath in, reach up again overhead, and we're just going to ease it side to side. And then roll the shoulders around a couple of times in each direction. Same with the hands, roll them round. Just pull the hands up, splay them out, star the hands out, separating all the fingers, and then just place fingers to fingers on the palms and push that hand back. So don't force anything, but feel the stretch through the inside of the forearm. Same on the other side. Bring the hands together. Really press the hands together there. And again, one more time. Bring that hand back. And the other one. And then just gently taking the head side to side. And draw a small circle. And back the other way. And then bring the arms out onto the shoulders. Again, a couple of circles in each direction. And then bring the elbows together and take them behind, together and behind. Sitting up nice and tall in the chair, so focus on the posture all the way through the moves today. Last time. Bring the arms out to the side and then bring them together and separate. That's it. And then you're going to do the same but overhead. So bring them up and bring them down. So you're just squeezing behind slightly. Last one. And then hug the knee into your chest. Sit up nice and tall with this one. And swap to the other leg. And then change back to the first leg and roll the foot round at the ankle whilst you're hugging that in tight. Change to the other direction. And then just point and flex at the ankle, point the toes and flex. Bring the other leg in. Same thing, so round a couple of times in each direction. Just limbering up those ankles. That's good. And then sit up nice and tall, come to the front of your chair, bring your hands to the outside of your thigh, so opposite hand to leg. Just take a look over the shoulder. Feel that rotation through the waist, over to the other side. And one more time in each direction. Back, over to the other side. And then reach up tall. And then lace the fingers and palms up. And then if you take the feet wide and sort of take them out of the way so you can move, it's going to come around in a big circle there, all the way around. Back in the opposite direction. And back to the centre. Then from there, just push up from your chair. Now, if you keep the chair so it's kind of there to be used, but out of your way so you're not going to bash into it. It's there for a bit of support if you might need it. And we're just going to come up onto the toes and down. So once you've got your balance going with the toes, then start to bring the arms up and down. Last one. And then just taking hold of the chair, take the hips out behind you. And then we're just going to bend and straighten the legs from there. And then reach down, opposite hand to foot, alternating side to side. You can do this without the chair if you feel happy to do so. And you're just reaching down in the direction of your foot. So if you can only go part way, that's fine. And then back to holding onto the chair. And again, bend and straighten. And then drive your knee up and back. So up towards the chair and back behind you. If you want to do this one without the chair, bring the knee up and tap back. Last one to this leg. And change, so bring the knee in and just tap it back. So you can feel that stretch as you tap the knee, tap the toe behind you, bring the knee to the front. Last one. And then coming back to the chair, you're just going to walk through, heel arch, ball toe. So again, you can do this one without the chair. But then grab and hold of the chair to bring one leg across the body and sink it in. And take the other leg across. So you should feel the stretch as the hip goes out to the side, through the side of your thigh. Then the other leg and across. And one more time to each side. And then either using the chair for support, take the leg side to side, or if you're happy to let go, and just swing the leg. Depends how dynamically you're swinging that leg. Clearly, I was swinging it far too much. So the hips stay forward. We're not twisting with the body. It's just the leg that's doing the work, opening out the hip. And then coming to the front, taking the leg backwards and forwards. And then as you start to swing it, you're going to bring the knee up at the front and take it back. So swing, knee up, swing, knee up. And change to the other leg. So just swinging to start with. Again, hips square. And then swing, knee up. Good stuff. So you're then going to grab hold of the wrist and go around in a nice big circle like we did in the chair. You get a much bigger range of movement standing. All the way around. One more time, this direction. Coming back. And one more time round. And then bring the arms out to the side and you're just going to tap down, opposite arm to knee, bring your knee across the body. So your arm and your knee are meeting in the middle. And we're going to change sides. Keep it about the same rhythm there. Then we're going to go back to the first side and just take it that little bit further back. Get a bigger stretch. Last one. So this time, tap in the middle and really take your leg and arm back behind you to get the stretch. Remember, always working at your level. Last one to this side. And tap, take it back. Last one. That's it. Then, hands on the hips, and you're going to draw a nice big circle with the hips. So roll them all the way around. Think Elvis to pelvis, all the way around. So you'll feel the hip flexors stretch as you come to the front, as you come round outside of the thighs, as you come back, hamstrings at the back of the thighs. So make it a big exaggerated movement. And back the other way. Good stuff. And then come down onto your haunches. So you can do this one with the chair if you need to. Just come down, hold onto the chair. If not, come down and you can have your fingers on the floor or on your knees or just grab hold of your toes and bend and straighten. Don't worry if your legs weren't straightened completely. And then slowly come up, bringing your head up last. And then bring the hands together behind. Pull the hands down towards the floor, chest and chin up towards the ceiling. And then taking your hips back. Lower yourself down till your back is flat, parallel to the ground with your chest. If you need to, separate the arms. If you can keep them together, do so. And we're going to take one leg out behind, press the weight into the back heel, and just rock up and down on that back foot. Once you've got your rhythm, just bring the arms up as you go. Now you can make this step smaller if you need to. So feeling the calf muscle at the back working. And change to the other leg. So take that leg. So both sets of toes are facing forward. Get your rhythm going first. And then up we go. That's it. And then taking the legs apart, going to kick your heel up towards the bum. And then start to get the arms going out to the side as you do. Bringing your head in between the shoulders. Keep the posture. So feeling that nice stretch across the chest as you go. Bit of an 80s aerobics move, but a really good one just to get the blood flowing. Get the stretch in the chest. Get the legs moving. Excellent. Then bring your arms up so you've got your elbows just in line with your shoulders. Keep the shoulders relaxed, so avoid them hunching up, and touch down opposite elbow to knee. If they won't meet in the middle, just aim them towards each other. Two more to each side. And then we're just going to go for some arm swings. So nice big swings round, all the way around, brushing past your ears. And back in the opposite direction, bring them back round. And then pulse them out. And lower. And take them up. One more time through, take them out. Take them lower. And up. Really good. Take your legs out wide, and you're just gently going to ease over side to side. Good stuff. And then from there, we're just going to take the arms up and over. So the lower half of the body is just staying static. It's just from the waist, from the ribs that we're twisting side to side. Last one to each side. And then just bring your arm across your body one at a time. Squeeze it across. And again, just taking the head gently side to side. And then bring the hands up, take them nice and wide, lace the fingers back behind the head. Just gently press some resistance from the head into hand, hand into head, which takes your elbows out nice and wide. And then curl it around in reverse, chin to chest. Open it out wide. And curl it down. Open it out. And this time you can just drop the chin down to the chest, or you can curl all the way down, keeping the feet as wide as you need to, or you can bring them together, lower it all the way down. And lower the hands down to the floor. Remember, you're working through your own personal range of movement, so only come down as deep as you can, or stick with standing. And then slowly rolling up to a standing position. Head coming up last. Take one hand up, just drop it down between the shoulder blades. Ease it gently back, over to one side. And from there, we're going round again in a circle, up in one direction, back in the other. Take the other arm up, drop that one down, ease it over. Round we go. And back. And then taking a step forward, If you don't want to come all the way down, then just drop the knee. If you're happy to come down onto your knees, come down and sink forward, keeping a nice straight back, so not arching the lower back. Sink forward, hands on the bent leg, and then rocking backwards and forwards. Change it over to the other leg. Again, you can use your chair to support with this one if you need to. Just make this step as wide or narrow as you feel happy with. Hands on the bent leg again, backwards and forwards. And then bring the other leg underneath. Sink yourself back. The wider you take your knees, the further you'll get your body down. For this one, pushing the floor away from you. You can't come all the way down, just come part the way and sink back. Feel the stretch through your back, through the shoulder blades, under the armpits. And then walk your hands up and open up to one side and the other. One more to each side. And then draw your belly button up towards your spine. As you draw your spine up towards the ceiling, drop your head down. And then nice big reverse curl as your bottom and head go towards the ceiling. And reverse. And once more back in the opposite direction. And then slowly bring up yourself up to standing position. However you feel comfortable, you can follow with me with this move. Use the chair if you need to. And reach up tall. Lace your fingers together. Up onto the toes and down. Final time. Big deep breath in. Slight bend in the knees. And exhale. Great job, guys. Well done for getting your week off to a positive start and looking after your body. Have a great week, and I'll see some of you early birds on Thursday at 7 a.m. If not, I'll see you next Monday at 12:30. Take care.